What's up everybody, I hope you're all happy and well. I'm Jay and welcome to my channel and a big welcome to my brand new series of 2 Point Campus. So from the start then, we're going to start with the very first campus, which is Freshleigh Meadows. Let's get on with it. Here is our first campus, which is nicely nestled in the countryside of 2 Point County. We have 4 bits of land which we can open up, which is one here, and 2 up there. And we start off with this one. Our first set of missions are nothing to do with a star. It's pretty much complete a scientography class. We had to build the class as well as hire a teacher. The big difference with this compared to 2 Point Hospital is that this can actually be expanded. So you can actually increase it out over here or over here, all depending on how you want to do it. No 2 hospital needs to be the same. You can design it any way you like. And here come all our students now. And class has started. Oh, one's running late. Come on, mate. Each classroom has a room capacity of 8 people. So you'll probably find that considering we have 10 students, a couple of them may be roaming around. There he is, look. Hiding around. And there should be one more somewhere. Ah, yes. There he is. So every class that you build will have a room capacity of 8. So at the end of the year, when you put on a new class or you have a new year come in, try not to over exceed the capacity of 8. Otherwise, you're going to have to put down more classes. And when you have a lot more students, they won't learn as well. So this is it. This is the science class. With having 10 students, we now need a dormitory that will house those 10 students. I've made a dormitory with 10 beds, 10 wardrobes, and 10 desks because we have 10 students. Now, if we had 8 beds, 2 of them students would have to share, and it would not make our students happy. And this is what we need to do. We need to make our students happy. Each of the rooms, like 2 Point Hospital, has a scoring system. It has environment, hygiene, and temperature comfort, as well as your room prestige. You can set these rooms to either be male or female. What I've been asked to do was put a dorm down, put a toilet down, put 2 vending machines, and hire myself a mechanic. When you sack an employee in this game, they do show their anger. The higher your campus level, the better, as it allows you to earn course points. This enables you to upgrade your courses to improve them and make them better. We now have to pass a Scientology class with a grade C+. The happier your students are, the better they learn and the quicker they learn. Don't be too hasty when it comes to opening things up with your kudosh. Allow the pupils to dictate what you open up, because they'll ask for a lot of things when it comes to favours. So if you've got no kudosh, you can't open up what they want, they're not going to be very happy. To stop the students from getting smelly, we put a shower room down. I don't know if this would annoy people, but one thing that I do kind of miss is hearing the bell go for each class. That would have been pretty cool. We are now in lecture time, and we are waiting for this class to be finished to see if everyone passed with a grade C. Here we are in their class. This is us taking a class with our students. Any idea what she's going on about? This guy down here is on his phone. That's a massive phone. That's a phone from the 80s. No, he's fed up, he's going now. Is it finished? It's amazing how the doors just open by themselves. Right, and we've done it. That's the class we've done. Thank you, madam. So we have an assignment requirement from Randy Benderson, who would like us to open up a library. And 9 people agree with him. So we shall place down a library. So there it is, our library. And we need someone to work in the library. Now you'll find that the students will head over to the library to complete an assignment, which will allow us to complete the additional reading task. Always keep an eye out on your room capacity. There's 16 people allowed in here, and you can actually increase the number of staff too. And now we need to pass a scientography class and hoping our students get a grade B. Here they go, learning away. In each of the classes, make sure that no one is queuing up behind anything. Put more of that down and it'll help the students learn quicker. If they're waiting to use an item, they're not learning. What we want to do is make our students happy, enable them to learn quicker and better, and also make money. Not forgetting the staff. No, do not forget the staff. Make them happy too. Because if they're not very happy, they'll want to leave. If I was at school and there was an item like this, I'd be pretty happy to use something like that. So we've done it. We've actually got a grade B in scientography. So now it's allowing me to treat myself with kudos. You've got to be careful with unlocking something with kudos. Make sure you unlock something that's going to please the students. I'm going to unlock another arcade machine. Naturally, we'll do the arcade first because we don't want to go too mad in spending our kudos because our students will want things in their classes and in their bedrooms, or dormitories, should we say. So just for now, we're going to open up the Meat Wizard machine for 15 kudos. And now we've unlocked the student lounge. This building still needs a staff room and still needs a student lounge. So for that to happen, I'm going to actually extend the building and make it bigger. We've got plenty of money, so it'll be fine. So there we have our student lounge, which has a room capacity of 10. And now we've unlocked the staff room. So one of our missions they want us to do is to finish the first year on the campus, have an average staff happiness of 6%. That's the staff, not the students. Employ 5 staff members and build a staff room. So there we have it, one staff room, which is pretty much the same as a student lounge. Why can't they all share? How's he doing that? How is he doing that? How is he floating over there? He's got hover boots on. Is he going to hover back? No, he's going to walk. Now we have to get the students happy, which means having an average student happiness of 55%, have a level 3 dormitory, which we have, satisfy 2 personal goals, and develop 2 best friend friendships. It is actually worth having a little wander around just to see the different animations that happens in your library. If there's anything going on in your dormitory or your lecture theatre, because you'll probably find that each of the students do completely different things. 2 are taking notes. He's yawning. He ain't got a clue what is there. Each of the objects you place down is interactive. They're all spaced apart, aren't they? They don't seem to be very good friends. Is that a water gun I see on there? Oh, these 2 guys are getting friendly. Cool. It would come to the end of our first year. I think I'm going to be saying that quite a lot, especially with hospital in this one. So none are graduating and 10 are continuing. We have an average exam rating of 86%. No expelled, no failed, no dropouts. Freshleigh Meadows, 2 points. Average grade of A. Give us 10 kudos and £5,000. And again, we have a reward of 10 kudos and £5,000. And we've won 2 awards, which is Academic Excellence and Campus of the Year. So now we're needing another scientography teacher. So now we need to add a course because we're now being asked to add the virtual normality course. Don't just click confirm like it's telling you here. Go into the settings and drop these down to 8 because we all know now that each of the classes will only hold 8 people. And not only that, they'll learn better and you'll have a better learn rate. Otherwise, you can boost it up and have more money, but the learn rate will go down. So a few more things we've got to do now is we've got to put another lecture theatre in, the VR lab, and get a virtual normality teacher. I'll say that again. And hire a virtual normality teacher. We have to select a plot of land and purchase a plot of land. Your first plot of land that you get to open up, unfortunately, will come with a building. You can't have it empty. It just won't allow you. So you have to buy it for more. So we've now opened up this plot of land, which we'll put in the lecture theatre and the VR lab. Then again, we might actually put the dormitory, the toilet and the showers over there. So it allows our students to have their own little area without worrying about teachers. I think this place is plenty big enough to have that. Let's have a go and see. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of one of these doors because we don't want two doors. Just tidy this up first. So what I've managed to do is I've managed to build the VR room. I've extended this building out a little bit, made the library a little bit bigger, put in another lecture theatre, moved the staff room, and I've given all the students their rooms. So they have a dormitory here with 10, and they have a dormitory here with 8, because that's how many students we're getting next. So more than likely, the next year when we get another load of students, we can open up another bit of land and place them in there. I've always liked the idea of having an adjoining bathroom with the dormitory, so it all goes in quite nicely. That's what I just like. You'll probably find that when you're playing this game, what you can do and how you can design things, everything will just be completely different. So now we need to get ourselves a virtual normality teacher. And there we have it. Now we have to start the new year. We have 10 students for the timeography, and we have 8 students for virtual normality. Now, if I'd have gone for 10, 12, maybe 14 students, I would have needed 2 of these classrooms. But because I've just stuck with 8, we only need the 1. So we'll start our new year. The VR room has everything enough for 8 people. 2 VR desks, 2 VR chairs, and 2 VR headsets. Actually, tell a lie, there's 3. And the VR platform in the middle. So for 1 star, we have to get the campus up to level 5, which we managed to get to number 6. We have an average happiness rating of 60%, we have 73, and we have to pass a virtual normality class with grade C. So far, we're up to 61% in that. Up to now level 7 in our campus, which has given us 10 more points to put towards our classes. And that's it. We have done our first star. And we've opened up Piazza Lantra, the hot dog kiosk, the coffee kiosk, and the well fountain. We've been given a bonus of £10,000 as well as 250 kudos. Now for star 2, we have to get our campus up to level 9. We have to earn £150,000, have an average dormitory rating of 70%, and satisfy 10 personal goals. That is a personal goal. I've moved these 2 rooms around so it'll allow me to actually extend this. That's what I've done. A lot of rooms, like I say, with libraries and possibly this room down here, the student lounge, it is actually worth putting it somewhere where it can actually be extended and made bigger. So that's what I've done. Here are my students in the library. No one is queuing up behind anything, apart from here maybe. But they're all doing assignments and they're all getting good grades. So if you see them queuing up or if you see a number over anything, put another one of them down. Making a nice monthly profit, 15,000. That's almost paying our staff wages, which is really good. 21,000, that's even better. See, we have a number, or we nearly had a number over there. Now level up campus to 8. And they want a smoothie kiosk, which we need to unlock with 100 kudos. This is what I mean. If you go out and spend all your kudos, you won't be able to do these personal goals because you won't have the kudos. So that will probably slow you down. So allow these students to dictate how you spend your kudos. Don't learn the hard way. What I might do before the end of this year is get this set up. So that will make that campus up to level 9. So I'm actually going to buy that, and I'm going to buy it empty because I like to build the building. I don't want them building the building. I like to build it. It's now ready to be built. We're making plenty of money a month. 18,000, that ain't bad. We've got 7 personal goals. This we need to do. I want to try and get this done before the end of the year. And personal goals, we should be able to. I think we've got enough kudos. We do. We've got 333. 35. We'll put one in there as well. Now we're going to make another dormitory, I think, because if we need another classroom or two, we have these bits of areas up here. We'll see how it goes. We've done the personal goals. Now we just need this. So I need to build here. And someone wants a family tree. These family trees do actually boost your dormitories. I think they do. Yeah, there you go. Because if you put a load of them down, it doesn't go up as much as you keep putting each one down. These ones do the same. For a start, you're putting one down, it increases quite a bit, and then obviously as you put more down, it gets smaller and smaller. So I'm expecting 8 students next year. So I'm going to do a dormitory for 8. That's probably big, isn't it? That's a bit big for 8. We'll see how many we can get him. There we have it. Oh, another dormitory. So that's our 3rd dormitory we have now. This has a room for 10. We'll see how things go. I might make it smaller. I don't know. But there's 10 students can go in there. So I might be able to have 10 students next time. But I still got to remember that each class only takes 8. And there we go. We've done it. Star 2 has now been done. And we have a bath time statue. We've been given £20,000 and another 150 kudos. Brilliant. So to complete Star 3, we need to upgrade a course to level 4. Have 10 grade A students. This is what you've got to be a bit careful of. If you start pardoning loads and loads of students, they're not going to learn so well. Because like I say, you're going to need more classes. The library's going to have to be bigger. The student union's going to have to be bigger. And so it does make it harder. So just keep your eye on that when it comes to, they do give you more money. But if these students are happy, they'll also give you money as well. So just keep your eye on that, guys. I know I said that I was going to extend this library. I still can. I still can actually extend it. But I've had to move the toilet because this was getting pretty full. Now it has a capacity of 14, so there's a lot more people can go in there. We have now come to the end of the year. This is year 2. We have continued 28. Why have I got 28? This ain't my 3rd year, so why have I got 28 students? Oh, don't tell me that I actually put in 8 for each course. Okay, so I have 28 students. So I didn't actually have enough dormitories. So we're going to actually get another 8 next time round. So that'll make it up to 36. Okay, that's fair enough. Got grade A's. Good, that's what I like to see. You know what I'm like. If you watch my hospitals, I don't really do much for the environment. I know I should. I know it makes people happy. But yeah, if you can try and increase that, do it. And we won 3 awards this time. We have won Academic Excellence. We have Student Choice. And we have Campus of the Year. Get in there, my son. So there we have it. This is New Year. So now we're being told to upgrade a course to level 4. Can I upgrade a course to level 4? No, I can't. Not yet. See, look, student intake next time around, 19. I am not taking all them 19 students. Then again, the learning rate's not 7. But no, I'm not taking all of them. We shall take 8. The learning rate's gone up, you see. It's made it better. I could increase the tuition fees, but I don't want to. And this one, we're going to take 8 students. Even though we've had 10 applicants, we're only taking 8. So now we need another science lab and 2 more teachers. And for us to do that, we need to open up this land here. Maybe open the other one as well. You know what? I don't think I actually need to open up this land because I just need a science lab. I could have moved this over to there. No, all the students need to walk, don't they? I suppose I could put the science lab here. I should do that. I'll put the science lab here for now. We'll see how we go. So we have ourselves a 2nd lab and 1 science teacher and 1 virtual normality teacher. Now all we have to do is start the academic year. We don't have enough points to increase the size of this. We can put it up to level 2, but we're going to have to wait to earn more points before we can go to level 4. Now the new year has started. Our campus is level 10, which has given us 10 more points. So it does seem then that we're going to have more dormitories. 14 students assigned to that room, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 10 beds in there. And 11 in there. So we're going to have to give them a bit more room. It seems that it's each course. Now, as you see, you've got 15 students in the first year, 18 and 10. And there's 16 now. So we're getting more students. So we really need to do something to house these poor fellas here. Yeah, 44 all in all. We don't have enough dormitories for them. This ain't going to make them very happy at all. It's 15 and that one. So we shall build up here and build more dormitories. Or maybe, and that looks a bit small. That might be all right for classrooms. Let's have a go. Let's try and give these poor chaps more room. Chaps and chapesses, shall we say? Yeah, so keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that figure there, look. 44 students. 10 in the first year, 18 in the second, and 16. So that would be 8 of 8, wouldn't it? So 8 from one course and 8 for the other course. That's right. So if you just do one course, you'll just have probably 8 all across. So that would be 8, 16, 24. Now this is built, we shall make another dormitory. Big enough. So I have 28 students, which means that we need another 16. So we have a dormitory for 4. So now we need, so what we have is for 4, so that's 8. So we said we needed enough for 16. So we need to find another 8. And there we have it. Another one for the 8. Yeah, it doesn't matter how big your dormitories are. You can have a dormitory with just one person if you want, one bed and one desk. Doesn't matter how big. You can make this whole thing a dormitory if you really want to. You have no limitations. You do whatever you can or whatever you want. This is the best thing about this game, is that you can design it any way you like. Hopefully that'll keep the students happy. And as you can see by my monthly profit, I think it has. Tuition fees 31,000, XP 14,000, and the rent 9,000. And now they're wanting a hot dog kiosk. We shall place that down. We shall keep our eye on the library to see if it needs to be extended. I think it might need to. No, it seems to be all right. Keep being asked for quite a few things, and as you can see, my kudos has actually run down. So unfortunately, I can't give them poor little buggers anything that they need now. It's mainly kiosks they're asking for, and they want me to put a big microscope in here. I can't afford it. But I can afford a rug. I'll give them a rug. Now, as you can see, one person asked for a rug. I'm going to put a rug down in every room. That's what I tend to do. So if someone wants something in the science lab, and there's 2 science labs, I shall put it down in both labs. I won't just put it down in one. And the same with the VR as well. And I think we might need some more janitors, because this place is starting to look a mess. See, this is what I mean. Look, it's going to cost me 250 kudos because someone's asked for a crazy tax machine. I can't afford it. Otherwise, I would give it to them. If you can, try and keep everything in the middle. Don't put your library right over here, because they won't be very happy walking over here. These come from this dormitory to here. These come from here, and they come from there. So they all congregate in the same room to do their classes. Start putting it all over, like I said, library up here. They're not gonna be, if you put all your classes up here, that's fine, because they'll all have to walk up there. But when you start putting thing up here and a thing down there, it does actually, you'll start seeing a sign over the top saying they're not happy about it. And that won't make your students very happy now, will it? Oh, we've got a B. B class. We've done the 10 A grade classes. We've got an average of 78%. Like I said, there's not really much to do apart from being there and being there. I think as you go along, you do open up more things. See, look, they're all queuing there. Look, that's what I mean by the number above. See, the monthly profit's really nice. It's over 26,000. That's really, really good. Now, I don't like this. This guy here, he's the assistant that's running this library. And he's leaving all this mess on the floor for the janitor to clean up. Now, that's just bad, isn't it? It probably would be better if there was a bin in there. But the person that built this didn't put a bin down, so I think he's to blame. I'll put a bin down. One bin in the library. See, look, there's a little sign over there saying this ain't big enough. There's more than 14 people in there. But there is another one there. That holds 14 as well. I could make that one a little bit bigger. We keep doing these career goals, which is building up our kudos, which is really good. So if they start asking some more things, I can now pay for it. Or allow them to have it. We're up to 400,000, which is really, really good. Or shall I say, brilliant. Yeah, the happier your students are, the quicker this goes with experience, and this goes up. See, he's happy. Still ain't doing very well, but he's only his first year. So you have to keep an eye on this, make sure that everyone's happy, because if they're not happy, they won't pay. This guy here's got a D. Why have you got a D? Because you're tired. That's his problem. He should have a bed. What does he need? It's just sleep he needs. So that's why he's not doing very well. Learning rate, that's another thing you got to look at. See, the quicker it goes up if they're happy. He's not going up because he's not very happy. This guy, look, 107% learning rate. And he's got a grade A. So we've now done our third year. As you can see, we only need to upgrade a course to level 4. Everything else has been done. So we'll see if that happens. I've got 60 course points. That's level 4. This is now going to give me the 3rd star. There you go. And we've unlocked the light bulb statue. We've been given £30,000 and 200 kudos. There we go. So that's all 3 stars done. Hope you'll join me in the next campus, which is Piazza Lantra. And thank you again for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed any of these videos. And I'll see you again. Bye-bye.